Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Lara Ponley. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, hey. So today we're doing something a bit different from the vlogs. I'm actually recording a highly requested video. So I've been painting my face for like the past hour. The sun's actually gone down because we're in the UK and it's just not that great. So the video might, like the lighting might change a bit throughout the video, but yeah, I basically recorded my, I don't want to say this is my everyday makeup routine because I don't even think I've got a structured routine. It depends on how late I am to where I'm going, but I'll say this is the routine that I would do if I'm going to take pictures, and that's the makeup that you guys obviously see because you only see my makeup when I go take pictures and I post it on the gram. So yeah, I just recorded this makeup look. It's quite simple. The only thing that I'd say I done differently is my eyebrows, and that's because they're so grown out right now, like it's actually insane. But yeah, this is basically my content day makeup routine type of vibe, because I honestly do feel like editing's only gonna do so much. If your makeup looks trash, it's gonna show. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into the video. So yeah, obviously I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I'm actually filming on a different camera, just because I feel like this camera might be more true to life, like the texture and just everything would, I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. But and guys, if my eye keeps going like up here and then down here and then up again, it's because I don't know if I should look into the camera or into my screen, because I'm currently filming on my Canon SX something and the screen's actually on top, so I keep having to look up to see myself. So that's why I might look a bit funky. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm actually a makeup artist and a hairdresser. I own a salon in the UK, so if you're not from London and you're just visiting, you're on holiday, make sure to come to the salon because we offer hair, makeup, nails, just everything you would need. So forget maintenance day in your country. Don't stress yourself trying to sort yourself out before a holiday. Just come to London and we've got you, basically. We do same day appointments. You can purchase hair in store. And it's just great. And I would really love to meet you guys. So yeah, I'm going to put our Instagram here so you guys can follow. It's share_glow for services, and then share hair to purchase hair. So this frontal that I'm wearing is actually from my hair company. That's another thing, a lot of people message me asking where do I get my hair from. If you see my picture posted on a hair page, they're trying to scam you. I don't wear no one's hair. Like, that's one thing I don't do. I don't wear no one's hair. It's all share hair. Like, yeah, this is all share hair. Let me stop talking, guys, because sometimes I talk a bit too much. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the makeup now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Mwah. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is prep and prime your skin. I actually done my skincare routine before recording, so I just went straight in with my primer. And recently I've been loving this e.l.f. Gripped primer. And then I like to use some brow gel and just set these eyebrows in place because, you know, the girls are looking a bit crazy. And guys, I'm so sorry about the voiceover, like the sound. My microphone is not working, so I'm literally screaming at my laptop right now. But I go in with my concealer first just to shape and define the brows, and then I go in and fill them in. Concealing the eyebrows first really helps to find the shape, and it just makes it so much easier to fill in your eyebrows. Normally, if my eyebrows are threaded, I wouldn't do this first. I'll just draw them and then conceal. And then I like to bring that concealer down to my eyelids just to prep them and prime them. And just because I like my face to match my eyelids, like, I don't know if you guys understand what I mean, but I hate when the skin's a bit different. So I just put some concealer, and then I'm going to go in with my foundation. This is literally my go-to foundation, the NARS. I'm not too sure which one it is, guys. I'm going to put it in the description bar, but I put a few pumps, and then I just use this Morphe flathead brush and blend that all in. When you're blending your foundation, you want to make sure not to swipe the foundation, because that's how you get lines in your makeup. As you guys can see, I'm just pushing it into my face basically. And then I go in with my Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch. I feel like this concealer is quite close to my natural skin complexion, so this is like my base color. And then I brighten with a lighter shade. And I also like to spray my face with some setting spray, because I just feel like it makes it easier to blend out the product. And I use a makeup brush, and I just tap that all in like this. One trick to blending your makeup is when you feel like you're done, go in again, because I promise you're gonna look scary in pictures. You just want to make sure everything's blended out. And as you guys can see, the edges look very scary, so what I like to do is go back in with my foundation brush and just blend that in together. And I'm gonna brighten using the e.l.f. concealer. This isn't my normal go-to for like every day, but I feel like it really works for pictures. Like, it's not too scary, so I've been using that a lot recently. And I just tap the brush. Yeah, this is what I mean by blending out the edges. As you guys can see, I'm using my foundation brush, and it just looks a lot better and more seamless. And then to contour my face, I use this Huda Beauty contour thing. Honestly, I feel like this might even be expired, but I don't think they make it anymore, so until it's done, I'm sticking to it. But a good alternative is the Kat Von D foundation. I feel like it's a similar formula, so yeah, you can get that, because I don't think they actually make this Huda Beauty one anymore. And then I just get a small angle brush just to define my nose. When you're contouring your nose, you want to bring the line from the eyebrows and just drag it down. It's quite hard to explain, but if you guys just watch, you can see what I do. Then I reverse contour just to bring some definition back into my face using the leftover product on the concealer brush. And then I like to go in with some liquid blush. This is actually from Milani. And I just put a bit of that on my cheeks, not too much because it's quite pigmented. And for setting powder, I like to mix shades, because I just feel like it works better with flash and everything. So I think I'm using Banana Bread and Blondie. So I just mix that in and use my powder puff just to push the powder in. So at this stage, we're literally just setting the concealer. We're actually not baking. And one trick to get a very smooth under eye is try not to look down before you've put your powder, because that's how you get lines underneath your eyes, and that's what we want to avoid. So as you guys can see, I'm just applying that powder everywhere that I've put the concealer. And then I like to bake my nose concealer, just because I do. And then to bronze the face and add some warmth back in, I like to go in with my Morphe palette. Apparently you can't get this palette in the UK anymore, but I did see somewhere that you can still find it in Europe, so yeah. But if you can't find it, a good alternative is the Fenty powders. I feel like the formula is very similar. And then I like to take a small fluffy brush just to define my nose contour and set the nose contour using the same powder. And just so my face doesn't look so bright, I also go in with some of the bronzer on my eyelids. Not too much, just like a neutral brown. And then we're going to reverse contour using the same powder and just set the concealer basically. And this is what our base is looking like right now. And then to brighten my eyes, I like to go in using the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Pound Cake, and we're just going to reverse contour. I feel like this really helps to brighten the under eye, and it also helps to define the nose contour. Like, it just brings everything together. Then I'm going to add some color back into my face using the Morphe bronzer, using the Morphe blusher palette. I actually got this in Amsterdam a few years ago, but as you guys can see, I use about 3 different colors on my face. Like, I just tap my brush all over basically, and I love blush. One thing about blush is the first thing to go with your makeup, so a lot goes a long way. Like, use a lot because it's gonna go by the end of the day. And you want to place the blush quite high up on your face, like very close to your eyes, because the lower you place it, the droopier your face is going to look. So as you guys can see, I'm just placing that quite high on my cheeks and some on my nose. And then I'm just going to apply my lashes. I don't think you guys actually care about this, but I'm on a lash break because I look like a bald rat. And then I just tap that powder into my face. I feel like this really helps to make my makeup last really long, and I just look very matte. And for the reverse contour, I use my foundation brush just to blend the powder out, so it blends with my neck and everything just looks very seamless. Honestly guys, the tip to good makeup is just going back and blending, and then as you guys can see, I just go back in with my blush. Oh, I forgot to tell you, so I actually go back in, apart from the blush in the palette, I go in with a Milani blush, and that just adds like some shimmer. Then to brighten my under eye, I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. I think this is in the shade Fair, and I just tap that in under my eyes, just mainly in the inner corner, just to brighten a bit. And then to set my face, I use the Krylon setting spray. Guys, this setting spray, yeah, you need it in your bag, especially when you're going on holiday. Like, this is literally key. And then I just go back in with a hydrating setting spray just so my face isn't so dry. Then I like to line my lips with the Morphe Trendsetter. I either use this or MAC Chestnut, I think. And I always go in with like a liquid base for my lips. And this is the MUA, I'm not too sure what shade it is. I'll put everything in the description bar below. So I use a base color, which is like a neutral pink. And then I go in with a lighter pink. This is from Revolution, I believe. I'll put all the shades down below, guys, and then I go in with like a neutral pink just to bring everything together. So I use about 20 lip glosses, as you guys can tell. I don't know what's wrong with me, honestly. We go again. And this is just a clear gloss, just to add some, you know, shine. Yeah, and this is basically the finished look. It's actually super simple but very effective. Like, don't I look good? I think I look so good. But yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and you actually learned something, because it was so hard recording this. Like, seriously, I really tried to explain everything. If you guys want a more in-depth tutorial, then just comment below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was very informative and you guys learned something. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe to your girl, and I will see you guys next week. Also, please hype up this video because, you know, I'm actually trying very hard. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.